Guys, right now we are doing it. It's happening. News bloopers part 3. First of all, if you haven't watched parts 1 and 2, go do that right now or you can do it after this video, whichever one. I'll leave them down below. They're hilarious, but guys, I think this might be my favorite news bloopers ever. This is going to be so funny. I have so many. I have a lot in the Dropbox. Ready to show you guys, ready to explain. We definitely have some explaining to do. I will always stand by my word that if you're a news reporter and bloopers don't happen to you, I don't know what give me your ways, speak to me, because these happen a lot, especially it's the morning show, I feel. 4 hours of live television, what do you expect? Anyway, in no particular order, we're gonna be jumping into this. I'm so excited. Okay, so this first one, I was doing a tease for one of my segments, and basically, this, I feel like, is always gonna make it into every one of my blooper things, but this one was especially bad because A, it was a long freaking time, and B, I was standing on a rock. Roll the tape.
And the journey continues. All morning long, I've been showing you around Sugar Creek Metro Park, and coming up on Fox 45, we're gonna reach the final destination.
Okay, this next one is when I was fill-in anchoring and the camera went to me when it wasn't supposed to. So Nathan, the other anchor, was reading a story and it was supposed to be him, but instead the camera accidentally went to me. And there's nothing you can do, just stand there. And then I just know how dumb I look. And you can see at the end I started smiling.
One person was found in critical condition, flown to a nearby hospital. The rest were taken to ambulance. A spokesman for the Mojave County Sheriff's Office says none of the voters were wearing life vests when the collision occurred.
The week-long farewell to Senator John McCain.
This next one, my entire live shot was I was gonna be opening up the hood of the car and then talking about all of the parts inside, but then I couldn't figure out how to open it. And do you know how, oh my gosh, that moment is when you think, oh my gosh, I can't even open what my entire live shot is about to be. That would happen to me.
To make sure that doesn't happen. And the next thing, the most important thing, it's the dreaded hood of the car. This is what I always dread just because everything looks all complicated over here if I can open this up. But this really, actually it's not gonna open up because that's just my luck.
So this one, I was in studio doing an interview and I had never done an interview where the person is about to perform after, sing. And so I introduced him, but then I didn't know what to do or where to go. The answer is you leave, let him do his thing. But I just stood there awkwardly smiling, and then people off camera were all the produced directors and floor directors and everything were like, Clancy, get off camera, because I just looked so dumb. I was just smiling at the man. Take a look. It was embarrassing.
And right now, it's the moment you're all waiting for. Jason over here is going to sing for us, so take it away, Jason. Really excited.
Thank you.
That was so weird. This one is hilarious. I died when I saw this. So, okay, backstory. I was doing a segment at one of the parks in the area, and I was going to be coming out of a tent. And as I was coming out of the tent, my videographer accidentally hit a button that made bars go up on screen. No flack to him at all. He's literally the best videographer ever. And I was making him crouch to get me in the tent, so it was honestly all my fault. So he accidentally hit the bars, but the way it was set up, it looked like I said either A, a terrible curse or whatever, and then they had to bleep me, which is embarrassing enough, or it looks like B, something happened where my dress came up because I was coming out of the tent and then it went to the bars, and then shortly after that I said something about being ladylike. So everyone at home on that wonderful morning thought I either flashed the camera or dropped the F-bomb.
Let me just tell you something. There is nothing better than... And as I try to get out of this tent, very ladylike, I am being awoken by... There is nothing better than...
This one I just crack up for. I was doing a very serious story on sexual abuse and all of this just serious stuff. And the graphic behind me was supposed to when you're at the monitor, it's supposed to be just allegations, that word. They used the wrong graphic. So instead they used our fire video graphic, and it just looks so funny in the context. When you look at them tossing to me, the anchors, this serious thing, Clancy Burke is here to explain, blah, blah, blah. And then you just have me. Take a look.
More former athletes are coming forward saying they were abused by Dr. Richard Strauss.
Fox 45's Clancy Burke joins us this morning to explain why they feel the university tried to cover it up.
Nathan Elise, not only are these former wrestlers claiming they were abused...
Serious stuff? Clancy and Fires. This one, Nathan, our anchor, is always creeping his hand into my shot. Just look at his hand just going into my shot.
The doctors who wrote this article say they could see video game addiction though. The doctors who wrote this article say they could see video game addiction.
Okay, slight timeout. This one didn't happen on air or anything, so this is not like a blooper, but just look at how funny this is. I was interviewing the other day these actors at a haunted house, or in this one actor, the boogeyman. He was so in costume, and then just listen how funny this is. He like goes out of costume to be like, oh, this is my name. Watch.
I will have you start by saying and spelling your first and last name.
Like my actual boogeyman name?
Well, your real name probably.
Oh, so it would be John?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my name's John Moran, Jon-Moran.
This one, my videographer accidentally tripped while we were filming, and I had to try so hard to keep it together. I did, but it's just so funny. Like, the camera like goes shaky, and I feel so bad. I accidentally made him back up into a hole. It was totally my fault. It wasn't a hole, it was like a ditch, if that's any better.
I parked our Fox 45 cars exactly 3 feet away from each other, and this is the minimum amount of space that must be between you.
This was just a funny behind the scenes of me and my videographer. It's funny, I had no idea he was rolling on this, filming, and it was funny to see after. This is just a classic exchange
By the
between
way,
us.
Kyle, we should have a deal. If my dress comes up for whatever reason, you just pan to something else. Go to Mario.
I can't hear you!
Shut up.
If your dress comes up, zoom in!
This is disturbing. This, I wore the most hideous lipstick ever. I will never wear this lipstick again, at least not on air. Maybe, no, probably not ever. Ugh, just look at how disgusting it looks, guys. This one, I was trying to do a cartwheel on air. I will never try to do a cartwheel on air ever again. Watch.
All right, so Elise just challenged Kristen and me to do cartwheels, so here goes nothing. All right, coming up on Fox 45, guys used to love me, right? Yeah! We're gonna talk with them.
Okay, this next one, I was doing a tease, which is where you're like, coming up on Fox 45. My producer accidentally hit the wrong button, and she was talking into my, so we have an IFB, so we can hear when we're cued, like cue, stand by, that type of thing. And obviously when you're in the middle of doing your thing, no one should be talking to you if you're in the middle of talking. My producer hit the wrong button. She meant to tell our other reporter, Gaby, stand by, your tease is literally right after Clancy's, as I'm talking. So as I go, I hear stand by, and she's looking in the monitor and seeing Gaby's not even ready at all, because here's the plot twist, Gaby isn't hearing the stand by because it's in my ear. The producer is talking to me. So as I'm talking, I'm getting so flustered because I'm thinking, I can't think. Like, I'm hearing, stand by, Gaby, stand by, like yelling. And you can tell at the end, I made no sense. I said something like, coming up, I'll tell you how we can help. What?
And this morning we are taking a ride down memory lane because it's almost back to school time. And coming up on Fox 45, I'll tell you how we can help.
Ugh. This one, I was doing live shots on a bus, not realizing how bumpy it would get, not realizing this was not a good idea. We should not do live shots on a moving bus, because as soon as we started walking back, it started all, like, my photographer got like thrown to the seat, and then I started laughing. So first of all, excuse the technical difficulties throughout this. Like, that's not even part of this blooper. It just, we were on the bus, we had bad reception, but just, I kept trying to pull it together, and then I kept laughing, and then I kept trying to like incorporate the laughter into my hit. It was just weird.
Yes, she's ready. So obviously we're going to sit down to, you know, brace ourselves, but maybe I'll try sitting. All right, let me just explain. It is tight quarters back here, so for our cameraman, we love him. Shout out to him, but we are ready to take off now. Let us do it. You have to realize a lot of the burden falls on the teacher. Honestly, it is bumpy. We have been filling up these large bins right here. Okay. Just relate to me right now of how bumpy a school bus is. I forgot about this from back in the day. It is bumpy back here.
So that's all I'm going to show, giving to you in accent. I'm going to show for today because I don't want this video to be too long. It's kind of already long as it is. But guys, let me know if you want to see a part 4, because I can definitely make a part 4. Sadly, it's probably not even a good thing. But yes, be sure to definitely hit the subscribe button. Just punch it in. so that you can get notified next time I make videos. And then also, guys, a lot of these bloopers, I'll post little snippets on my social media, so be sure to be following me. Links down below to my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All 3 of those, I post different things on each, so if you have all of them, be sure to like, follow, subscribe, all of that stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.